And so it starts. Steph, my girlfriend, she was scouring the internet, and there are a lot of business out there that actually support veterans way more than our federal government does. And so on this video, we're going to hit all the places that we can find that support veterans. That way, if you want to support those businesses, you can. And we're really excited. There's about 20 of them. All your meals are free. So kind of excited to restaurant hop, but also show support to these restaurants, because why not? If they're that, if they're willing to support me and people like me, we got to support them year round, not just for one day. Starting off here with Circle K. Stop number 2, Starbucks. They support veterans. You get 2 free coffees, not only just for you, but for your spouse. So we get 2 free coffees. So there's probably about 30 restaurants in our area, like BJ's and Starbucks and IHOP and Denny's and Miller's Ale House and Hooters and all these restaurants that did not participate or donate. They donated 0 money to Project 2025, and they are all showing big support for veterans. And even some of them, like Friendly's, which does great custard, by the way, you can go in there and get a card and use it for a whole month. So they're really stepping up. The Friendly's, you guys knocked it out of the park for supporting veterans. But none of these restaurants supposedly supported Project 2025 and are huge supporters of active duty and retired and people that spent time in conflict. So that's we're gonna try and show some support today. Yeah, you can't not, so like I get my food for free at a lot of these, but we're gonna have to pay for Steph's food, which is no big deal. It's like cuts the bill in half. But then there's also the tip. So even if the places we go to for free, that just leaves you money to leave a tip, to show support. So it's free food, but even though you're getting the free food on these special days, make sure you tip your wait staff. Stop number 2 on this dining feast will be Denny's. Yes, Denny's supports veterans. Can't go wrong with Denny's. Here we go, Denny's free breakfast for Veterans Day. Look at that. Not bad. I thought this was all I was getting, but they just brought these out too. That's all you need right there. Yum. Say that it's pretty good. When the food comes, it doesn't look like a lot, but I couldn't finish it. I think the pancakes, man, they just do you in. They just fill you up. But I want to thank Denny's. So far, Circle K, Denny's, and Starbucks. We got multiples for lunch and multiples for dinner. We're thinking either BJ's, Hooters. There's just so many restaurants we could decide. California Pizza Kitchen. We got a lot to choose from. Behind me, you can't tell, but our campus setup, it's pretty nice actually. We are stuck in between 2 RVs, but what's right next door is kind of really amazing. But I'll show you what's next door as I go to another place that is offering veterans discounts. Tonight we're having a really hard time. There's a very expensive restaurant that I used to go to a lot. But I had a lot of money, and I would take like Steph over there to eat. It's called STK Steakhouse. It's at Walt Disney World. Very, very expensive. They're giving me a free meal up to $69 tonight, and I can't really afford to eat there anymore that I do gig work all the time. And I kind of want to go there, but she wouldn't be able to eat. If we had to pay for her, the bill would be $100 anyway, because every time we go there to eat, it's like $100 per person. But my meal that I like is under $69. So, but I think we're just going to stay cheap, and we're going to eat somewhere, maybe a buffet. But right now, I'm going to another place that supports veterans that did not supposedly donate any money to Project 2025, and they are huge veteran supporters, and that is Krispy Kreme. they're giving free iced coffees and donuts away. I don't want the donuts because I just ate, but I could go for an iced coffee. So we're heading over there right now. I pull out. There are things here from another campground that no longer exists at that campground because they got new ones. And that is Disney's Fort Wilderness Campground. This campground here purchased some of the old cabins from Walt Disney World, like 4 of them. And there are signs that they're still Disney. I mean, look at up there. Look at that bush, that shrubbery. Yeah, but these are the old Disney cabins that used to reside over at Walt Disney World. And they all went up for sale, and this place here decided to buy 4 of them. And they're all here going in. Who knows? One time when you guys were on your family vacation, maybe one of you all stayed in one of these cabins that have been relocated over here to Sherwood Forest. Luckily, the restaurant that I'm going to right now, I probably could have rode my skateboard over here. It's hard to believe. We kind of live right now at the moment about 300 yards away from all these places, but it's totally different. We're in the woods. Step out of the woods and you're into city life. So Krispy Kreme donuts, they are showing their support to veterans also. Kind of exciting, all the places that are actually doing this. Yeah, I have the option to have something out of here, but I just really don't want a donut at the moment. It's just so rare to find places that really appreciate people, especially military people. People always, there's so much fake patriotism out there, but on Veterans Day, you realize who is supportive. Thank you, Krispy Kreme. I don't want to make this too long of a video. I just want to highlight a few of the businesses that are up there, you know, the chains, especially like Longhorn Steakhouse, Hooters, why do I always, Krispy Kreme, I always forget their name and I don't know why. Krispy Kreme, Starbucks, why am I having brain farts? Circle K, and all these businesses, Friendlies, which makes some awesome custard, by the way, Cracker Barrel, Denny's, IHOP, all these businesses that support veterans, and I'm sure they also support all first responders, school teachers, and stuff like that too. You know, they're showing their support by doing things like this for us. So, you know, yes, this one day, at least for me a year, I get to take advantage of some of this stuff, but I also go to these establishments quite a bit throughout the year. And there's I mean, supposedly most of them do not support Project 2025, which I like. I like being able to go to businesses and spend my money on something I believe in. And I took an oath to the Constitution of the United States, and I stand by that. I'm sorry. This ICE stuff and all this other stuff going on, totally against my beliefs when I took the oath. So I'm going to support businesses that have the same beliefs I do, and that's what I'm doing. And in turn, they're showing support for us. So I don't, like I said, I don't want to make this a long video because we're going to be hitting some more places that are normal hangouts. We still got IHOP. IHOP is a great establishment, and they support. Hooters supports. Longhorn Steakhouse supports. So we're going to be hitting some of those places. Cracker Barrel, I already said. And what is the other one over here? They got a Shoney's and stuff like that. So we're going to go check out some of these places and show a little bit of support over there throughout the day. But it doesn't all need to be in a video. But all these businesses out there showing their support, which I've never took advantage of before. I really want to thank you guys. And until the next time, I'm gonna go take this Krispy Kreme iced coffee back over to camp and figure out what we're gonna do next. And I'll see you guys from down the road. Until then, peace, everybody.